Good morning, boys and girls. Your reading lesson today is something that is going to help you read words in your books, okay? And what I have put up here for you is what I like to call chunky monkeys, okay? And the reason I call them chunky monkeys is because we know these words. They are our sight words. But the reason I'm calling them chunky monkeys is because when I see them in other words or as part of other words, I can remember that if I know how to say this part of the word, it can help me read the rest of the word without having to say every sound. So what I mean by that is, so up here I have the word an, okay? So an is A-N, and every time I see A-N together, it's going to say an, right? But now if I put an F in front of the word an, I don't have to sound the whole thing out because I know that an says and. So putting an F in front of that an makes it say fan. Okay? So another example of that would be putting a P in front of the word an. Okay? So here's my chunky monkey an, and I put a P in front of it. And if I see P and together, pan, I can read that word because of that chunk, and I know that it says an. All right, so same thing is going to apply to these. So we're going to fly through some examples so that you can understand a little bit more, okay? So over here, my sight word is am, okay? So every time I see am, I can say am. So an example for that would be if I put an H in front of it, and then I wrote am, okay? What does that word say if I put an H in front of it? It says ham, right? Very good job. Now, there's not too many words that have this am after it, but I'm going to leave that like that for there. So we can use am in the middle of other words sometimes, but for now, we're going to leave that one alone. If we come down here, what word do you see here? This is a sight word. It's one of the boring ones. This is it. That is the word it. And if I know that IT says it, then that will help me read other words like, if I put an S in front of the word it, sit. See how it makes a word? Now, what's another one I can do? How about the word, how about the word, oh, I know. I'll put a K in front of it. Can you still see that? Yes. A K in front of it. And K says what? And if I put K and then it, what does that word say now? It says kit, right? Because my chunk it is already there. I don't have to say all of those sounds. And plus this will help me when I read, and it's not a total sight word, but it has part of a sight word in it. And my last example for you is this sight word right here, which is at. Okay, so let's try a couple examples with this one. If we put a B in front of at, what does that say? B at. It would say bat, right? And my last example I'll give you is if I put an M in front of the sight word at, or my chunky monkey at, okay? Now what does it say? Mat, right? So as you're reading, and today I would like you to log into Raz Kids and read some books on your level, in your little level up book or level up section, and be looking in your book to see if there's words that have these chunks in them. And they might have more letters than just like 3. So another example for the and one, I'll show you. I'll try to squeeze it in here. If I put, okay, I could put a B in the beginning, and then that A-N chunk, ban, right? But then there might be another letter. There might be another one, ban, and then D, band. But this, oh, that's a little small for you, and I'm sorry. But that, and my chunky monkey is still in the middle, and it can help me to read and, right? And in the morning, sometimes when I ask you how you are, and you say fantastic, right? If you ever say fantastic now, fan, I can ask you, hey, what are the first 3 letters in fantastic? And look, they'd be right here. Fantastic. So those chunks and those sight words that we're getting used to now are going to help us read bigger words later. Okay, so today your job is to look in or to read a couple Raz Kids book and to be looking for some of these chunks and see if you can find some and see if you can read the word. All right, boys and girls, I will see you later. Enjoy your chunky monkeys. Bye.